Let's talk about H&C. What does H&C stand for? It stands for Humanitarian and Compassionate Application. Here is the truth. A lot of people think asylum is the only way to get permanent residence if they are already in Canada. But that's not true. You can actually avoid the asylum process completely and the risk that comes with it by applying directly for H&C if your situation fits. What most people don't realize is this. Even a failed asylum case will almost always come back to H&C as a final chance to get PR. It's like the last card you can play when everything else is done. The reason I'm talking about this today is simple. I want you to be aware before you need it. That way, if one door closes, you already know the next one to open. You can start building a humanitarian and compassionate H&C case from the very beginning of your stay. That means positioning yourself in such a way that by the time you're ready to apply, your case is already strong, your documents are already in place, and your story is already clear. Why does this matter? Because when you go straight to H&C, you avoid the emotional and legal stress of a failed asylum case. You keep control of your narrative instead of being locked into the narrow asylum definition. You prepare early so you are not rushing when it's time to submit. Think of it this way. A well-planned H&C is like planting a seed the day you arrive. You water it with evidence, community involvement, stability, and a proof of hardship if you return home. By the time you file, that seed has grown into something IRCC can't easily ignore. The biggest mistake people make is waiting until the last minute, or worse, going into asylum without realizing they didn't qualify in the first place. Don't wait for a crisis. Position yourself to win from the very first day you land in Canada.